In this video, I want to cover 10 credit cards that all have over a 100,000 point bonus right now. All of these are public offers, meaning that you don't have to do any fancy tricks like incognito mode on your browser to get them. Generally, all of these will be worth at least $1,000, if not $1,500 to $2,000, depending on the points currency. But some of them are ending soon, so you may want to jump on those ones quick. Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. My name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel, I cover US credit cards, personal finance, and luxury travel. If you like the sound of that, please subscribe. But let's get into the video. So if you don't know what a welcome bonus is, that is when a credit card will give you a certain amount of points or cashback for signing up and spending a certain amount of money within a set period of time. For example, 50,000 points for spending $4,000 in 3 months. Points normally have a minimum value of 1 cent per point. If that was the case, then 50,000 points is worth $500, but that value can often be higher depending on what points currency it is. In this video, we are just looking at points bonuses, not cashback. So first up, we have 2 credit cards that we have talked about a lot before, so I want to get them out the way first. The Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Chase Sapphire Reserve Business. Alright, so the Sapphire Reserve currently has a bonus of 125,000 points for spending $6,000 in your first 3 months. That is $2,000 per month you need to spend, so it's 20.8 points per dollar spent. And if we use a points guy valuation for Chase UR points, which is 2.05 cents a piece, we get a value of $2,562.50 for the bonus. The annual fee on this card is $795. And I'm not sure when that bonus is ending. Then on the new business version of the Sapphire Reserve, this just came out this summer, we have a bonus of 200,000 points for spending $30,000 in 6 months. That is $5,000 per month in spending. It's only 6.6 points per dollar, so less value for the amount of spend compared to the personal card. And the value of the points at 2.05 cents per point is $4,100, which is an incredible figure considering all you're doing is putting your existing spending, or your existing business spending in this case, on this credit card. So if you have the spending to do this, it's a great way to get 200,000 points quickly. Actually, you'll get at least 230,000 because you get at least 1 point per dollar for the spending, right? And possibly more. So you could end up with even 250,000 or more. But just know that you're not actually getting that many points per dollar spent, all right? So for the 200,000 bonus, it's 6.6 points per dollar. I guess you add 1 point for the base spend, that's 7.6. But, you know, with that level of spending, you may have already exhausted other bonus opportunities available to you. And so, you know, this could be suitable for you if you're in that situation. All right, let's move on. The British Airways Visa Signature Card from Chase. Now, this one is a brand new offer. I just saw it yesterday morning. 100,000 British Airways Avios for spending $7,500 in your first 6 months from account opening. So it's $1,250 per month in spend that you need to do. It's 13.3 points per dollar spent for the bonus, which is in the middle of the range that you would expect for a bonus. And the value of the points, if we again use a points guy valuation of 1.4 cents a piece, is going to be $1,400. That's a pretty good deal, and you can use BA Avios to book any One World Alliance airline, including American Airlines and Japan Airlines. I do personally have this card. I've used Avios to book both of those airlines. Japan Airlines business class is especially good. The annual fee on the card is $95, and this is a limited time offer. I'm not sure when it's ending. And also the rules for this bonus are that you can't be a current member of this card, and you can't have had the bonus on the card in the past 24 months. All right, let's move on. The 3 personal Southwest Airlines credit cards. Now, all of these 3 cards are offering a 100,000 points welcome bonus. Now, I'm going to tell you all the stats about this bonus first, and then I'm going to get into why this particular bonus is so special. So it's 100,000 points for spending $4,000 in your first 5 months from account opening. So that's going to be $800 per month you have to spend. It's 25 points per dollar, which is very high. And the points are worth 1.35 cents a piece. So that is $1,350 in value for the bonus. So that's great. But the real special thing about this bonus is how it can help you get the Southwest Companion Pass for almost 2 years. The Companion Pass gets you free flights for the same companion each time when you book a ticket, either paid or award bookings. You only have to pay the taxes, which are like $5 each way on US domestic. Now let me explain. You need 135,000 points earned in 1 calendar year to get the Companion Pass. You don't exchange those points for the pass, you still get to use them for free flights, but if you accumulate that many, you get the Companion Pass. Since you have 5 months to do the spending for the bonus, you can hold back and don't do the spending too quickly. Make sure you hit that $4,000 spend on your January statement. That way, the entire 100,000 points will hit your account in 2026 calendar year. Then, whichever of these cards you get, you will get a 10,000 points Companion Pass qualifying boost each year, and that hits your account on January 31st. So at the end of January, you could have 110,000 points in your account, all earned in 2026. You might have a few thousand more, but some of them would have been from 2025 whenever you were doing the spending, but at least 110,000 in 2026. You then only need 25,000 more points to get the Companion Pass. Now you could get those points from either flying or from credit card spend. These cards earn up to 4 points per dollar. That is the rate on the highest level card for Southwest Airlines spend, but you can also earn 2 points per dollar at grocery stores and restaurants, or gas stations and restaurants, depending on which of the cards you have. So for example, if you got this middle card and maxed out the $8,000 limit on grocery stores and restaurants, that would be getting you 16,000 points. And then spend 3,000 on Southwest flights, then you have the 25,000 points needed to get the Companion Pass. Not sure how long that would take you, but let's say you can do that quickly in like 3 months. Then you'll have the Companion Pass by the second quarter of 2026. So you'll get to use the pass for the rest of 2026 and the whole of 2027. Now we know that this bonus is going away on September 17th. It doesn't say it on the website, on the landing page, but Chase did say that in a press release a couple of months ago when this bonus started. So yeah, this is a pretty good bonus. Over $1,350 in value for using the points to book flights, and then potentially a Companion Pass. So if you used all of the points that you'd earned, the $1,350 in value for the bonus, to book flights with a Companion Pass active, that doubles it, right? Because it's for 2 people now instead of 1, so that's $2,700 in value. There are 3 different personal Southwest cards with different annual fees and different points earning rates, so get the one that suits you. All right, before we move on to the next card, or cards, if you want to earn extra points from using any of your credit cards, I really recommend signing up for the Bilt Dining program. Now, you may know Bilt as the platform that allows you to pay rent with any credit card for a small fee or for no fee if you get the Bilt MasterCard, but you may not know that Bilt also has a very popular dining program where you can earn on average 3 extra points per dollar spent on top of whatever you earn on whichever card you use when you dine at one of the restaurants in their program, which are many. So if you use the Amex Gold, for example, that would be 7 points per dollar, 4 from Amex and 3 from Bilt. And Bilt has some really good transfer partners like Hyatt, British Airways, and United. So click the link below to sign up and link any card in your wallet to start earning an extra 3 points per dollar dining at any Bilt Dining restaurant. And if you use our links, it really does help out our show, so we thank you very much if you do. All right, next we have the Amex Delta Reserve. Now, this is the premium credit card for Delta from American Express, and it is currently offering a 125,000 Delta SkyMiles bonus for spending $6,000 in your first 6 months. So that is $1,000 per month, and it's 20.8 points per dollar spent, which is definitely in the high end. If we use a points guy valuation for Delta Sky Miles, we get 1.15 cents per mile. So it's not the most valuable points currency, but that still gives you $1,437.50 in value for the bonus. That's a pretty good amount. I just want to point out though that this is a premium travel card with a $650 annual fee, but if you're interested, the bonus runs until October 29th. Okay, moving on. The Chase United Business Cards. Now, these 2 cards are offering the exact same bonus of 100,000 United miles and 2,000 Premier qualifying points. Let's open up one of them and look at the details. We'll look at the mid-tier business card with a $150 annual fee, since that's the one you would get if you were just after the bonus. So to get the bonus, you need to spend $5,000 in 3 months. That is just over $1,666 per month, or 20 points per dollar spent. And the value of the points using a points guy valuation of United miles is 1.3 cents a piece. So that is going to be $1,300 in value for the bonus. That's pretty good, although I think I could personally get higher value out of that bonus booking United's Polaris business class like I did a few years ago. Points guy valuations do skew towards economy bookings. Now, the other United business card is a premium card with lounge access, and that has a $695 annual fee, but that one has the exact same bonus, like we said. So you have 2 United business cards to choose from, but if you're just in it for the bonus, then obviously you're gonna go for the one with the lower annual fee. And that brings us to the last card of the video, the Atmos Summit card. Now, this one was just released, and it is the premium card of the combined loyalty program for Alaska and Hawaiian Airlines. You can get a 100,000 point welcome bonus plus a 25,000 points companion voucher. So technically that's going to be 125,000 points in value, and that is for spending $6,000 in 90 days. Thus, that is $2,000 per month spent, pretty much, although technically it's 90 days, not 3 months, but it's about 3 months. And it's 20.8 points per dollar spent. And if we use a points guy valuation of 1.5 cents per point for Alaska miles, or I guess they're called Atmos miles now, we get a value of $1,875. So it is a high value bonus, but remember the card is a premium card. However, the annual fee isn't too bad, a mere $395 per year. And guys, that is where I'm gonna end the video for today. Those are 10 credit cards with welcome bonuses over 100,000 points, in some cases way over. And every single one of them has a value over $1,000, and in some cases way over $1,000 as well. If you like what you saw, please give this video a like. Check out the Built Dining program in the links below. You can link any card and earn an extra 3 points per dollar on all your dining spend. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.